All right, we're back. This was the Real Canucks. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Wait a second. Hold on. Pause. And we're back. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I was on the right amount, right tally here with my notebook. Yeah, so let's continue on here. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps of comments I got from YouTube and DeviantArt. That are responsible was made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Let's continue on here with dude trying to say who wants to be a girl, trying to say that I'm doing wrong somehow, but he's doing wrong, and it's just like, yeah, you're doing wrong. You said, here's an incorrect quote of you that you said, I didn't say that, you like that. Now someone else is coming in there. It's like, all you just do is hold back everyone. Anyway, it'd be better for everyone if you were just banned outright. Your lot was just banned outright. Like, I suppose to hold people back from death. Someone says, I get that you're against it, and that's a sin in your religion, okay? But it's not your place to force opinions on other people, other than the fact that, by telling them, that's what you call forcing your opinions, telling them. You force your opinions on me all the time. And these guys force their opinion on me all the time. They're like, this is wrong. You're a murderer because you're saying don't go down that pathway of life. And people are like, I could die if I don't do this. And I'm like, no, you might actually live. And so you're a murderer now because of that. I'm like, are you kidding? So bad. You have blood on your hands. So how? You say don't do it. Don't do that stuff. Like, to people who can choose whether or not they want to do it. And I'm warning them. They go against that warning or actually heed that warning. So, yeah, choice. That's what he said. One of the people trying to say that. Continue on here. What about the voice just voicing him? Is that okay? I say, We've gone over this countless times. What we're doing is demanding by saying stop. That trans people, stop being trans. Stop believing that's a horrible system. You're not stating your own personal opinion. You're trying to force everyone else to treat your opinion as facts by using facts. You use facts to make people believe your opinions are facts. Yeah. Then when they understand, they get ticked off at your little self-righteous behind. You flip your stuff and call them sinners and put them in your dumb little comics. How? Is everyone? yeah, exactly. Like those faceless guys with the with the typing fingers. Yeah. That's not that's our representation of us. Yeah, it kind of is. But it's also how old are you? You act like they're an retarded 6-year-old with brain damage. I met some stupid melon farmers in my time, but you take the cake. They don't cuss that. That's like I read that. And then someone says, "Yeah, you're allowed to tell your opinion. I'm allowed to literally force it down on another person just because you don't agree with them by telling them." Doesn't work. Yeah, continue. Well, -4 isn't fear, bro. Lol. Does the same exact stuff as fear, and fills me with it. So fills me with fear. So yeah, no, it's not fear though. I say the white transition. I know something from you. When something makes a valid point you don't agree with, you continue to dumb it down. That situation to the material is argumentative, or you actually see through that point, that valid, quote unquote, valid point, and make a counterpoint of yourself that destroys that valid point, and therefore you win. So you obviously there must be some trick to it. You can't just be winning. And it's like, that's the only way you can feel like he's won something. So I suspect he's 15 years old, basement dweller, based on the character, on that character alone. Like, this kid's just retarded. He's not. But it's an insult to people who are, saying that, using that word. Because I need to, lol. Like, why do you need to? I'm not afraid of having female parts. I simply dislike them because she's afraid of them. This girl. Person with ovaries, very angry about being born female. I really disliked him. I feel like I was born in the wrong body. I was supposed to be a guy. No, you're not. You're not. He keeps asking that question, but no matter what answer you give him, unless your answer is because I'm afraid of my genitalia and I'm a sinner, he won't listen. I'm wrong. He already decided what the correct answer was. The question was, and it's not in line with reality. Because I say it's not in line with reality. Our stuff is in line with reality, totally, 100%. See, our bodies function normally. We say something wrong with them, and now we have people who actually help us damage our bodies, make our health worse, and yet that'll make us feel better. All that damage, all that work, to mess up our health, okay, cause all kinds of problems with our bodies, but it'll make us feel better, Reality, not reality, fantasy. Continue on here. I say, I'm being so afraid of your reproductive organs that you want them removed is? I don't think so. Yikes. Like, read this. It was written by people who actually know what they're talking about, because I say they know what they're talking about. Links I don't care about at all. I quote them. Transsexualism. Come. A sense of discomfort and inappropriateness about one's anatomic sex because of fear of what they think will be forced to do as their physical sex. Yep, that's it. B, wish to be rid of one's own genitals and to live as a member of the opposite sex, of the other sex. I say see above. C, the disturbance has been continuous and unlimited periods of stress for at least 2 years. You can live in fear for that long. This is not a bad sight. It's nice to see that others are studying this stuff too. Yeah. Turn that crap against him. He showed off. That was awesome. How much time you got? Good. That's fine. You're angry at me for that, because of course I just owns them. Come. Already tried linking him that stuff, man, fam. Here, if I'm quoting the definition of genitals and declaring the article false unholy science, and I said, can you please quote me correctly? I said they were probably made by bleeding hearts because of public outcry, not actual science or something to that effect. They were. You know what? And someone says, "Lol, you think being trans is genital mutilation?" It is. Yeah, you're implying a circumcision, which is not the same thing at all, because a penis that has been circumcised still functions as a penis. A penis that has been removed, all the testicles, and reshaped into a vulva-like structure doesn't function as a penis no more. It doesn't function as a vulva at all either. It's nasty, jacked up wound. It's not cool. Yep. Talking about everything pedophilic stuff because I say it's pedophilic. Drawing bad comments, I say they're bad. You just think you're even more unlikable when I say, and yet circumcision does not make a male sterile. Go on. I was already retarded. Like you, smiley face. I'm like, oh, because I have a different point of view. Wow, how open-minded of you. How open-minded of you. It was like, no, that's not why. Yeah, it is. It's because you abuse your religion and right to target people by saying what you're doing is wrong according to your religion. Normal stuff. And I say, who are doing wrong according to it? That's kind of like the point of holding back those taken towards slaughter. Proverbs 24:11. Done. Someone says, dude, my heckler says, dude, even other religious people know that you're an idiot who acts as innocent trans people and literally demands they stop sinning. So some shame, dang it. And because I got the other word. I say, no, they are sinning by lying. But why is they are with preferred pronouns, so that's not doing that. Continue on. And someone said, you know what, I've had enough. It's like arguing with a little kid. You're blocked, so you can't harass me no more. Like, no. Good one. And then someone said, I find it hilarious that you calling someone closed-minded when you literally go around demanding that random trans people stop being trans. And I say, fear must be resisted, especially fear of things you're not supposed to be afraid of. Go. Yeah, like if you're a transgender people, like if someone says, just start, this one coming up. How much time you got? Little time. This one coming up. Someone says, let me stretch your legs. Sorry, I am a Christian and was raised so in schools, Catholic specifically. I have read my Bible many times. I wish to address a few points to someone who is clearly religious as well. One question: if biology is your argument, then XY means man, yeah, it does, and XX means woman. And simply, what does the Bible say about those with XXY? XXYY, are they men, women, or something else? Okay, an XXY is a male, it's a female. XXYY is a female because the two X chromosomes are dominant. So there's female. It's just recessive. Stuff like that. Some girls cannot get kids according to traditional notions. They can't, and that's fine. That's what it is. If it is religious based and following the religion that God never makes mistakes, how does one explain the reason He had to flood the world? Genesis 6:9 through 9 through 9:17. For even God, this one said, God blessed them and said to them, "If you will multiply, increase number, fill up the earth, and subdue it. Over Oh, the fish, the sea, and the birds in the sky, over everything, living creature on the ground. Given the flood had to come as a result of a corruption of humans, and God only created humans. Does that not mean God's life is all perfect? No, it means that humans messed up and chose not to do things right, following His ways. So